Shalom, back with part 4, right? Quickened. So we left off here in Ephesians 1 and 13, in whom ye, again, the ye, the we, the us, also trusted, after ye heard, again, the ye, the we, the us, heard the word of truth, which is the scriptures, the testimony of your gospel of salvation. Hello. Again, we've always told you that again. This word leads to immortality. You understand? To the new bodies. Okay? Salvation, which means deliverance. Okay? But everybody's not going to walk that path. Okay? You understand? 2/3 of Israelites, they're in the congregation of the dead. They're spiritually and mentally dead. Their minds have been blunted. You understand? All right? So it's not for everyone to come into the truth. Now, are the 2/3 going to receive the promises of the kingdom? Of course. They'll come back born as children of the elect. Okay? So they're going to receive the kingdom. Rulership, power, dominion, the new bodies, immortality. You understand? And that's only for the nation of Israel, people. It is not for Esau, Edom, or any of the other 16 heathen nations. See, we're going to be teaching them the law, statutes, and commandments. The law, statutes, and commandments will be placed into our inner parts in the new bodies. We're going to be programmed. So we're never going to go off. We're never going to sin. So we're never going to see death. You understand? All right? Remember, it's the everlasting kingdom, Yahweh Shai's kingdom. All right. So after ye have believed, believe what? The report. Isaiah 53:1. Who have believed our report, this testimony. But let me take you to St. John 7:38. All right? Give me a minute. St. John 7:38, he that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, see, has nothing to do with comes out of the Vatican or any church of any denomination, any man, has nothing to do with that. It's what's written here in the testimony, the scriptures, the word, okay? He that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, out of his belly, that's a metaphor for your mind, shall flow rivers of living water, which is the truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. You understand, people? Give me a minute. We'll pick it up here to close out 1 Thessalonians 5 and 4. But ye, brethren, again, the ye, the we, the us, all right? And again, only the elect are going to come into this knowledge, all right? But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, okay? In other words, we're not a part of the congregation of the dead, right? He that wandereth out of the way of understanding, having no discernment, shall remain in the congregation of the dead, meaning spiritually, mentally dead. Proverbs 21:16. All right. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should take you as a thief, the day of Yahweh Shai's return. All right. In the midst of World War III, Armageddon. And we're living in that time. Ye are all children of the light. You see that? Children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. You see that? We've been taken out of the darkness and brought into his marvelous light. Therefore, let us not sleep, hello, again, as being in darkness, being spiritually and mentally dead, all right, part of the congregation of the dead, all right. Let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate and faith and love, see, and for a helmet, the hope of salvation, which means what? Deliverance, right? For the Most High have not appointed us unto wrath. You see that? But to obtain salvation, deliverance. You understand that, people? All right? Deliverance. Okay? See it right there? Deliverance, preservation, safety, salvation, deliverance from the molestation of enemies. Yeah, like Esau, Edom. All right? You understand? Give me a minute. All right, and this is to close out. Ephesians 5, 6 through 9. Let no man deceive you with vain words, deceits, falsehoods, okay? Their deceptions, their lies. Because these things cometh, all right? For because of these things cometh the wrath of the Most High upon the children of disobedience, which is the nation of Edom, Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. Be not partakers therefore with them, right? The Lord tells you to come out of my people, be ye separate. For we were sometimes in darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light. Hopefully y'all edified. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.